Hi, my name is Saurabh Singh and this is India Today Tech. We have Ajey Mehta with us. He's Vice President HMD for India, and Nokia has launched 5 new phones altogether at MWC this year. Quite a lot of phones.
Yes.
Please brief on some of the main features and main highlights of all these phones.
Sure. So just to start off, so we've had a fantastic start in 2017. The response from the consumer and from the trade has been overwhelming, to say the least. And the Nokia 2, 3, 5, 6 and 8 that we launched last year have met with really strong success and surpassed all our expectations. We've always mentioned that we are a people's brand and that we are going to come with a full range of devices. So you mentioned that you're launching so many phones. So yes, we are launching because we do want to provide as many options for the consumer as we possibly can across price points. So what have we launched? So we launched yesterday this the 8110, the banana phone, okay, which everybody has probably experienced at some point in time. It's a 4G loaded phone,
right.
And it comes with a lot of the popular apps like Facebook, etc., that people are looking for. So I see this as a really strong product for the India market. This, like I said, all these phones overall will start getting available in market by April. This will probably be a little later than that, but I'll come to each of them separately. So this is the 4G feature phone, the 8110. It's a fantastic phone, feels lovely in the hand. It takes the shape of your, of your face, and it works really.
So this phone was originally launched in 1996.
Yes.
It featured in one of the Matrix movies. It's a very iconic phone. It's making a comeback.
Yes.
And it's in 4G. It supports VoLTE as well.
Yes.
And it's going to do a lot of apps. Facebook, WhatsApp probably as well.
WhatsApp is we don't know just yet, but right now we have Facebook and a few of the other popular apps.
And Google Assistant.
It has Google Assistant as well. WhatsApp in due course. Once as and when it does come on board, we will announce it.
Okay.
So this is the Nokia One. This is very much made for India. Highly accessible. It runs on the Android Oreo Go edition. That essentially means that the way the apps have been built, it frees up a lot more memory.
Right.
Okay, it also makes the phone a lot faster and uses less data. So it's the perfect phone for the first time smartphone user, as well as the switchover, the replacement for some of the low-end smartphones. So we've been working in close partnership with Google, and we have launched this Android. I'm on the first to launch an Android Oreo Go edition device, through our distribution infrastructure. As you know, we have about 510 exclusive distributors covering over 100,000 stores. We see this as a very strong proposition for the offline market. So this is the Nokia One for you.
Okay.
It comes with these express covers,
yes.
So we can flip the covers also, and you can have
also
a different...
one thing that's making a comeback, express on covers are coming back with the Nokia One.
Yes, absolutely. So you can carry a color based on how you...
And these will be sold separately, or will you be shipping one in the box, two in the box maybe?
So they'll be sold separately. So this will come with one obviously, and then the rest will be sold separately. All right. Then you come to the Nokia 6. So the new Nokia 6 is actually 60% more powerful than the current Nokia 6. The current Nokia 6 met with huge success in India specifically, and of course globally. This one will have 60% more power. It has the VoLTE in it. It has fast charging. It has the upgraded Snapdragon chip in it, the 6 series chip. And it comes in 3 colors. So you've got this beautiful blue and gold here. You have the black and copper, and the white with the iron, white and iron. So this will be available in the 332 configuration as well as the 464 configuration in India. We're really looking at this as a very powerful mid-range product for us, given the success that Nokia 6 has met.
Right.
Then we come to the Nokia 7 Plus. Now this is it's unprecedented in terms of the design and performance. It is an 18:9. It is a 6-inch screen. Fits beautifully in the hand. It has a ceramic back, anodized corners over here, beautifully anodized. And this we see as the value flagship offering that we have. Extremely powerful, beautiful device, and again in the mid to upper range, we see this as a very strong proposition in the market. This is Nokia 7 Plus. And then of course for our fans, we have our smartphone offering, our innovative high-end smartphone offering. You see, it's a thin, made with cut out of a stainless steel plate, 7 millimeters wide in the middle, 2 millimeters at the corner, curved edges, very, very smooth, very free flowing. It is absolutely beautiful to carry around. As you can see, it's very, very compact design, and one step towards our really flagship offering. This is going to be one of our flagship offerings, but of course there's more to come. So this is what we have. We have the Nokia 8 Sirocco,
right.
We have the Nokia 7 Plus, we have the new Nokia 6, the Nokia 1, and the 8110.
These are some exciting phones. They have some exciting specs, and the design seems classy as well. And more importantly, these bring back many memories and nostalgia from yesteryears. So the next obvious question is, when are these phones coming to India?
So you'll start seeing them in market starting early April. So
and this includes India?
This is India. I'm talking India.
Okay.
So you will see these phones starting early April through Q2.
Okay.
And yeah, we will be announcing the price and the details and the sales start date, etc. closer to the date. But early April is when it will start. Beginning April. One thing I didn't mention, of course, which was talked about yesterday, is our partnership with Google on the pure, secure, up-to-date Android, endorsed by Google as Android One.
Right.
So all our products, Nokia 3 and above, will be on Android One. So we'll always have the latest, the greatest, the most secure version of Android on our phones, and we see that as a major competitive advantage. So we have a very deep partnership, as you would have heard and seen last evening in the event that we had with Google, and Google is committed to work with us, and we are committed to work with Google to drive this Android One experience.
So your phones already had the latest and greatest in software and close to stock Android. Any particular reason why you pushed for Android One in the partnership with Google?
Well, it's a deeper partnership with Google. We get the latest and the best. We are the first. Android One is also a brand which has got high recall and easily recognized as the experience we want to talk about.
Right.
In terms of the experience, by and large, it is similar to what we were providing as pure Android. But with Android One, there will be other assets of Android One that will be talked about, and we automatically will get. There will be also a lot of positive rub off on us by partnering with Google with Android One. So we are committed to making Android One and a success, and Google is committed to making Nokia a success on Android One. So
something about the price points. Now you start with a very basic feature phone. It's of course high on specs with 4G and everything, but you start with a feature phone. You then go to an Android Go phone, which is also an entry-level phone, and then there's a couple of phones in the middle, and then there's a phone that costs almost 50,000 rupees if you convert the European pricing. So what kind of pricing are we looking for the Indian market when these phones come to India?
So when we will be announcing the exact price closer to the time of launch, because of course rough ballpark is the conversion of the European and the US pricing that was announced yesterday. But the reality is, and you've seen that in the past also, it does not directly correlate and directly translate into an India price. So we will of course study the market, see what the landscape is like. In terms of the competition, and we will attempt to price this as competitively as we possibly can. But the exact price will be known closer to the date of launch.
And which one of these do you think will be the most popular?
Well, it depends on how you define popular. Clearly, this is operating in a segment that's very large. So we do expect this to sell.
And it's going to be offline.
Sizable volume. It will be offline. There will be sizable volume. We are still discussing our channel plans for these three.
Okay.
They all have a role to play. This establishes us at the flagship segment. This establishes us at a segment where we have a value flagship offering with unprecedented performance and design, with the feel of this product. And this, of course, is sturdily built Nokia 6, which has really been a powerhouse in 2017. So each of them has a role to play, and depending on how you define popularity, one could be popular and the other could be even more popular.
Thank you so much, Ajey. It was a pleasure talking to you, and all the best for the future of HMD and Nokia.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much for coming to the HMD village in MWC.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.